You've mentioned a couple names recently. Who were they?
Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it.
I want your heart.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to TTS Xbox Podcast, episode 248. We are here on a good Friday to TTS with you guys, with the homie on the panels, and rest of you POSs that watch after the show. But shout out to Xbox for rolling up and talking that shit. And I love it, Playboy. Now listen to me. I got the homie Dirk Griggity with me with his new camera, all this next level, next gen Project Helix camera, whatever you want to call that shit, is going off on that. Dirk doesn't know what's going on anymore. His camera's left and right all over the place. It is crazy. Dirk has got a new studio. Dirk Griggity's getting a push. And that push is from Microsoft. They go, yo, Dirk, in order to become a like one of them Xbox guys that get all of the good stuff, you need a good background. You need to copy the other people, the other content creators. You can't be having a green screen. We need to see that background. And here we are, Playboy, episode 248, and Dirt is getting paid for this shit right now. What's up, Playboy?
I can't really talk much right now. I told you I'm having some work done in my basement. I'm in my office right now. Is this my office? It's not the doctor's office, you pieces of shit. It's my office.
Why are they saying you look like a history teacher?
Because of the map in the background. It's a fire ass map.
Yo, yeah, that's a cool ass map.
Yeah. So if you hear some noise in the background,
it's all good. Talk. What's up?
So dirt looks dark again. Yeah, I don't have my lamps up here, so
yeah,
the darkness is back. But yeah, man, that's I had to come upstairs in the office today, man. So it is what it is.
You know what's you're not in the basement, so why wearing a hoodie for?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I just had the shit on, man.
Shit.
Because I thought that he would be gone by now, but yeah, it's not the same camera. No, my new camera is downstairs. This is the laptop, my wife's laptop camera. So.
Yeah, they're asking you. They actually think you're lying on that. They're saying you probably at the dentist's office.
No, no, my office, man. My home office, my home office, man.
What's going on with you, Playboy, anyway? Besides that, what's up with you?
Not much, man. You had a fun dark man last night. That's about it, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I feel like some people are still not trying to understand what we're trying to say to them, or getting through to them what's been going on recently and what may be happening in the future. I want to talk about that, when it comes to Asha and some of the things she's doing recently, regardless if they were in the background or they were sat dormant or something. She's got a team going right now, and she mentioned a team before and another team for the fan service stuff. So I would really want to talk about that and what she can do in the upcoming 6-7 months as well. But you know what? Some of these content creators out there are getting Project Helix merchandise signed by the great Asha. The Asha shoot editors kicked in. Signed by her.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Saying,
bro.
yo, what's up? Is there a possibility that Project Helix will make an appearance in 2026? Will we get to see the physical box in 2026?
I think it might be possible, Sean, with the 25th anniversary. It might be possible, man. We might get to see the physical box later this year.
Physical box. And you know, Sony spent $3.6 billion on this amazing studio. And we're going to talk about that game, what that game is costing. We got some information, and I got exclusive footage of Bungie pitching Marathon to Sony. So we'll talk about that, Playboy, as well.
Yep.
You know, guys, listen to me. Hit that like button. We're going to have a fun show today. I've been loving the last couple of months. And you guys have been awesome as well. So hit that like button. Let's go for it, Playboys. But listen to me. I think it's going to be a bit of a wild one today. I just got a gut feeling. It's going to be a bit of a crazy one today. But we'll see how this plays out. Sean, get your cousin to hook us up. My cousin's sister ain't going to be doing shit, Playboy. Listen to me. All I know is she's going to bring back Xbox to the greatness. That's what she needs to do. We don't need no t-shirts. We don't need some autograph, some merchandise, whatever you want to call that shit. We don't need none of that. All I needed to do is to put in that work and talk that shit for us. Plain and simple. That's all we need. And I'm sure the homie did great. Bring it back to glory days. Bring that shit back to the old school days. I want to see these guys talk that shit. Just like Stein talking that shit. I want them glory days to come back. Plain and simple. I don't care. You guys can call us, oh, Sean, you're nearly 40 years old. Grow up. Kiss my ass. I don't want to grow up. I enjoy the console war. Dirt's touching 50 nearly. He enjoys this shit. I want the old school days. I want to go back to the 90s. That's it. It is what it is. I want that shit. There's a bunch of soft people out here recently. I don't want this dirt. I want to go back to the old days.
Yeah, it's okay to talk shit, man. I don't know why people are so against it because it's video games. No, don't talk shit. It's video games. It's just play your games. And blah, blah, blah. Bro, and I told you, when it comes to sports, it's even more ruthless than video games with the shit talking, bro. Stop it.
Yeah, they still talk about Michael Jordan was a 90s player, 80s and 90s. But look, they still talk about that guy versus James and these LeBron James and these guys.
That's a heated debate.
That's a heated debate, big time. So it's the same with the Xbox stuff. Xbox has been around for 25 years. I know times has changed over the years, but there's nothing wrong going back to the old school days and using the old school tactics.
Hey, why people keep talk about my map behind, call it a treasure map, or the map before, like the map from Indiana Jones and the Great Circle and shit.
I'll say this: it's not. I can confirm 100%. Because me and Dirt were talking about this behind the scenes. That is not Indiana Jones and the Great Circle map. That is the Uncharted map. Dirt's a pony bot, so that is the Uncharted 1-4 map. And you can see the ones that's been highlighted in brown. That's the Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, Uncharted 4, Lost Legacies. All that shit.
America,
what is that shit there?
The piece of shit UK, I think, is right over here somewhere.
Yeah, that UK is a small ass bitch.
Brazil.
Ah, babe, I've seen it.
Yeah. Nice.
No doubt on that. But shout out to the geography, and we'll get that Playboy. But get the super chats and let's get to the show.
All right. So, it's like Juby said, Dirt has a museum right above the map. Yeah, bro. I don't know what yeah, man. Like my wife put that shit, but she got a light above it and everything, bro.
Was that a collector's edition from a PlayStation?
No. I don't know where she ordered the map from. I think it was Amazon. Or something.
Why is it? Why is the? I know this is about. Why is it blue? Blue,
That's supposed to be the water, you piece of shit.
Don't lie. It's supposed to be green. I want that shit to be green.
No, the blue is the water, you piece of shit.
No, it should be green. No, stop lying there. Stop lying. It should be green. Why is the water blue? It should be green. Should told that woman.
Green water.
I want
Adidas.
Green water.
Adidas with the two ponies lost the marathon. So walk it out.
Walk it off, yeah. Basically, yeah. Punk. Talk that shit.
Marathon. My PC restart required. Stop it right now. Damn. Thank you, therapist with the two. TTS PlayStation is dead. Ponies out to pasture. Talk that shit. Trash.
Oh, she has dirt frozen. Oh shit!
And can you hear
The
me?
niche. Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Am I frozen still?
No, you're good. You're good.
The fuck? This is a brand new damn laptop, bro.
The laptop is dog shit.
It's pretty much the first time fucking your browser had lost connection to your camera. What the fuck?
You know, this is what happens when you pony up.
What do you mean? It says your browser lost connection to your camera. Make sure you have the right camera selected.
Select it backwards. Just select the normal camera, bro, if you have to. You know, but here we are, guys. They're finishing cleaning his basement, so you gotta understand when it comes to his basement, it's gonna be full of PlayStation stuff. So he's gotta look after that stuff.
Come on, Sean, stop it. They reason with the two hashtag Sony liquidation sale. F ponies. PlayStation is dead.
So that's right.
These skills H-Town with the two dirt spend his millions to buy some art. Is this a map, y'all? Calm y'all asses down. Victor Click with the two. What are you, naked? This is a PG-13 show. Stop it, Vic.
Come on, bro.
The Angry Therapist with the two. Dr. Doe. LOL. Putting ponies in the glue factory.
I think you missed this one there. 1 second. This one as well.
No, I ain't missed that one.
Did you get that one?
All right. Yeah, I got that one. D Skills H-Town with the two. Dirk's wife and DWF are in the basement today. Stop it, bro.
Yo, come on, man. Where is the respect?
Show some damn respect. Gumby, damn it, with the two. You guys better get that Helix sweater.
Nah, we won't be getting that.
We won't.
Unless we go to the fan fest, then that's a possibility. Then yeah. We won't.
Time Maker Man with the two. Professor Dirt using his classroom to TTS. There you go.
That's right.
Let me figure out this fucking camera.
Yeah, you saw that, bro. But shout out to the homies in the chat. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. You know, today is a lesson in history. We will find out the background story of Mr. Dirt Gritty. What does that map really mean? What room he's in? What room is he in right now? Properly. What does this mean for us in the future? So we'll see how that goes, homie. We see how that goes. Bunty goes, I'm car driving from NY to Ohio. Talk that shit. Dirt. Shout out to you, Playboy.
Let me figure this out. It's saying the browser is not recognizing my camera for some reason.
Sometimes it does that shit, bro. Very rarely does it, but
yeah,
it does it sometimes.
This is like the first. Oh shit!
Ooh, that's Dirt Gritty cutting his Xbox Series X.
No, that was a PS5 Pro turn on.
Yeah. Now he's cutting wood with his table saw. Oh shit! Oh, the camera. Our boy Paris goes. The camera is so clear, it's all black. I don't know what to say anymore. This is some crazy shit.
Hey Paris, man, hey man, show some damn respect.
But you know we're gonna have some fun anyway. Don't worry about it. Even though the homie Dirt Gritty is having issues, but we'll have some fun. Only for today, hopefully. Anyway, hopefully this is the last part when his basement is done.
This is the last day, bro. This is the last day.
Yeah.
Only if the show was later in the evening, I would have been able to do it on my regular spot. But you know, by being earlier, people still here. So
we could have pushed it an hour or two if you wanted to, but
yeah, that possibly could have helped. But you know, whatever. We're doing it now.
It is what it is, Playboy. Yo, why they say they can see you now, dude?
Kiss my ass.
Oh man, this shit is hilarious, bro. Honestly, I didn't expect the show to go like this. You know, the beginning of the show, I did not expect this shit to happen. Honestly, you know, but here we are. We here, bro. MD with a 2. What's going on, Playboy? Ponies have hacked Mr. Dirt Gritty's PC. You ain't lying about that. That is a possibility. You know. But anyway, shout out to you guys in the chat. Let's go for it. I'm gonna have some fun with this topic right now. What's going on me? You know what? I'm gonna start them because I want to keep the main topic for later. Just in case they sorts this shit out.
Yeah.
Consoles, you know. But here we are, guys. Listen to me. I've got a. I remember when Sony invested 3.6 billion on a studio, not a publisher, a studio for the expertise, for live service. They decided to tell Sony to shut down Last of Us, even though Last of Us was 24 hours away from being shown off and about 85% ish completed. Now, Bungie has come out with a game. Bungie's out there, and we found out there since they cut The Last of Us, since they canceled all of these games, they decided to put the budget into what? The new game, Marathon, and that. So we found out, we heard about this, but we found out, which has been confirmed, that the development budget for this game is over $200 million, up to $250 million likely when it comes to this game from Bungie. That does not include ongoing costs for the maintenance and new content now there. $200 million plus. And we've seen the numbers. We've seen what's been going on. Imagine spending $3.6 billion, and on top of that, your next game is coming out and it's flopping. It's only been like 4.5 weeks, 5 weeks. The shit is down to bare minimum numbers right now. And the game is costing over $250 million. And don't forget, ongoing costs for maintenance and new content. Now, I don't know if you can talk about this, if you can talk right now, but what's your take on this, seeing the budget for these live service games and what's been going on recently with the numbers dropping?
This is going to affect PlayStation moving forward, Sean.
Oh, yeah?
200 million, and like the rumor was they only made like $55 million off of Marathon so far. I'm sorry, that's a lot of money lost. I don't see the game all of a sudden getting a big boost or killing it. Nobody gives a shit. 70% of people playing it on PC. They ain't really fucking with it on console. This shit is a flop, bro. And 3.6 billion was the worst acquisition this generation. I mean, honestly, I mean, actually, it is one of the worst acquisitions ever. Because
you're probably right about that.
You spend that kind of money, right? You need Bungie for their expertise with your live service games push, right? You cancel 10, 12 of those live service games. Now, Bungie themselves ain't making no fucking money. They ain't making no money, bro. So they get no ROI, no return on investment. What are they going to do with Bungie? So what, they going to start making Destiny 3? Okay, that's another, 5-6 years? That's more millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bruh, this shit is a flop. The game is a flop. Buying Bungie was just Jim Ryan, bro. Hey, man, they should rehire Jim Ryan back just so we can make fun of PlayStation, because that dude was a disaster for me. I'm about to restart now.
No worries, let me know what happens. I'll say this, man. You know what's interesting about what I did mention Jim Ryan? We know when the COVID stuff bubble was happening as well. Xbox was buying publishers, all this crazy shit. So Jim Ryan jumped into the live service. And obviously they've been seeing the live service games when it comes to what? Games like Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox, and Roblox came later, but I'm saying like Apex Legends, Call of Duty. So they're seeing the numbers, and obviously, no doubt, every company will want their own income coming in from their own in development game, and that's what they were trying to do. But $200+ million, guys. Now I'm gonna pull up something when Dirt comes back, but just think about this, guys. The amount of money that been wasted on this studio, and on top of that, buying these other studios and closing them down at the same time, or the game has been dead in 10 days. And spending over $200-300 million on that type of shit. That's where we are right now when it comes to this stuff. Man, that is insane. Even though, listen, like I said, 90 million console souls, 90 million console souls ain't going to be selling that, saving that game. That's where we are right now. It's not an easy. Listen, even any multiplayer game coming into the scene, it's not going to be easy. Your name might have meant something back in the days because the competition wasn't like that. Free to play game wasn't like that over 10 plus years ago. It wasn't popping like that. No doubt, when it comes to this generation and when it continues, the gaming continues from now on, unless something changes, the competition for these live service games, free to play games, is going to be some next level shit. It's going to be so difficult to beat them games. And that's where we are right now. And we've seen the effect on games like, you know what? I'll pull this up. Since we're here, I'll pull this up. Let me pull up this timeline. This timeline is amazing. Whoever made this timeline, Concordian timeline, salute to you, Playboy. Well, Concord came out August 24. Damn, it's been 24, bro. It's gonna be the second year for Concord. Damn. I don't know, Saldog, but we got High God. Remember that we're talking shit about High God? Gone. Marathon as well. That's another game launched March 5th this year. I'm assuming that game will be gone as well soon. Now, next up, Horizon Hunters Gathering. If that game makes sense 2026, you know for a fact that's going to be gone as well. Here we are, guys. The Concordian timeline. Woo! $200+ million on this shit. This is some wild shit. You can't make this shit up. And I remember now. Now I want to get to the point. I remember when Xbox was getting roasted for mismanagement. You remember that shit? When shit was happening with certain studios on like milestones were happening, I remember when Xbox was getting roasted for mismanagement. And that's what's been happening. They're taking a piss. Now, guess what? They took the piss. Now it's our time to take the piss. This is nothing personal about the developers and all that stuff. This is about these PlayStation fanboys online thinks that PlayStation's untouchable. Whatever they touch turns to motherfucking gold. And that's not the case right now. I don't know if you see, I pull up this timeline just for you, Playboy. It is called the Concordian timeline. You can see what's been going on with the games. And you know the last one now, Concord, High God, Marathon, and then the next one's going to be Horizon, if it makes sense, 2026. No doubt when it comes to PlayStation Live Service push, it's been a fucking flop. It's as simple as that. There's no sugarcoating it. It's been a flop, Playboy. Can you talk?
Yeah, I'm on my phone right now because this shit said it's gonna take 5-6 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know how bad I sound, but
You sound okay. You sound better.
listen, the shit is a fucking flop, man. It's a failure. Their live service period was a failure. There's no other way to put it. It was a failure, man. They made a bad decision by trying so many games at once. Bungie was terrible, bro. Terrible. Like, you spent $3.6 billion on one studio, bro. One studio. Let that sink in. Microsoft spent $7.7 billion on Bethesda, on the publisher. They spent $3.6 on one studio, bro. Telling you right now, we've been saying this for a while, Sean, but this is going to affect them moving forward. It has already affected them because, shit, they don't have no games. They cancel so many games. They are canceling and like closing studios. They just don't have anything right now, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, well, they got Wolverine and Soros, but they don't have anything. And I'm gonna tell you right now, ponies celebrating and all these Xbox games going to PlayStation. What if that ended? You pieces of shit.
Yep.
I'm just saying, man. I'm collecting
You know,
receipts, bro.
as you
Collect
should.
receipts, y'all.
No, you're 100% right. You should be collecting receipts right now when it comes to what's been going on with the PlayStation 5 generation, to be honest. We've seen what happened with the Xbox generation with certain things we don't like. But the big investment they made for PlayStation, no doubt, was the live service push. And we've been hearing, like, there's still rumors around the PC stuff still going on with the PC launch that might be coming as well for PlayStation. A lot of stuff is happening this year, I believe this year or next year as well, when it comes to PlayStation and Xbox, to be honest. But it's going to be a lot of. So I'll say this. I think a lot of the PlayStation fanboys are happy that this is flopping in the sense of, I mean, the hardcore guys, flopping because they said, yo, PlayStation is going to go back to the old ways. PlayStation should just focus on single player bangers. But the problem is, them single player bangers ain't cheap anymore. The price are double. A game like Ghost of Yote, they did a fantastic job with the budget on that. But I'm sure they want to see them jumps when it comes to the next Naughty Dog game or the next Insomniac game. But as time goes on, if they're going to cut down on the budget, you won't get that jumps. You'll get a game that looks a bit similar, a bit more polished. And would Sony be happy with that? Will the fanboys be happy with that? And that's the key question. When all of these games came out and cost $200-300 million, especially the live service pushed it, that's money lost. They lost that money. That money ain't doing shit. Last of Us was 85% in development. You think that shit was for free?
No, money and time, Sean. Time also.
Yes.
Money and time. Sean, they lost, bro. Like you said, Ghost of Yote, they managed to make that game for $60 million. I'm sure that's where PlayStation or any like huge AAA third-party developer will want their AAA games to be at, around there. Because, 60 million isn't 300 million. But at the same time, Sucker Punch is actually a relatively small studio. They only got like 100 employees. That's considered small for AAA. But if you look at other studios, Naughty Dog, they got a lot of employees. You look at some other, I think Sony Santa Monica got a few hundred. You look, even on Xbox side, but like, Halo Studios and Coalition got a lot of employees. So,
yeah.
What PlayStation is trying to figure out is what to do, because like you said, the ponies are happy. Yes, we're going back to single player games, how it's supposed to be. Yes, PlayStation, yes, how it's supposed to be. If it's not sustainable, bro, that's a problem. Sustainability, if it's not sustainable, y'all ain't gonna get shit. You know what I'm saying? So this shit's still updating, bro.
Hey, look at this shit. Look at this shit. That's gonna take ages, bro.
Yeah, this shit. I thought I did all the updates when I hooked up, when I first, yeah, that shit crazy.
Oh, that's some funny shit. You know what's crazy about this? I got exclusive footage of Bungie pitching the game to Sony. Do you want to see how they pitched the game?
Of course. Of course.
With a book bag, nigga? I'll rip y'all niggas a new asshole.
Oh, no, you one of them. You one of them Zesty Street niggas right here. Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, you lose. You lose as a goose, nigga. I thought you was...
You with the other one?
Nah, I don't want shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was a street nigga, man. You lose as a goose.
You losing the plot here. Don't let that fool you. I'm still a crazy
That's what
nigga.
they said?
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah, thank you.
Hey, you trying to PlayStation said, I'm still a crazy nigga.
Oh, man.
What was that, Bungie? Oh, man.
Oh, it's just a funny shit, bro.
Yeah, but like seriously though, bro, at the end of the day, man, this is not something PlayStation guys will be celebrating, because it's going to affect the brand. It's going to affect games. It's going to affect how PlayStation does business.
Yeah.
You have to realize it, man. Bro, if they're going to keep Bungie, right? say Marathon flop, which is looking like already flop. They're going to keep Bungie around. They say, okay, Bungie, start working on Destiny 3 because that's going to be a hit. Okay, cool. Like I said earlier, that's going to take some years.
Yeah.
That's going to take some years. So while they're making Destiny, they have to pay their salaries. Destiny's going to have a budget, a big budget. If Marathon costs $250, what do you think Destiny 3 will be? Right?
Shit.
Are they going to rely on other first-party studios to foot the bill? Like, because they got to pay them. So if no money is coming in, then what? I'm just saying, bro.
I'm just saying, I reckon the next game Bungie's gonna pitch is gonna be this.
Okay, received.
Received. PlayStation go, yeah, baby, we're moving ahead with this shit.
You stupid,
What's
bro.
wrong? Yeah, that shit's hilarious, bro. What's with the
okay,
hands, bro?
received.
What's with the hands? Oh man. Yo,
That's
some
funny shit.
bro.
That's
some
funny shit, bro.
Yeah, let me give a shout out to the homie Spartan for gifting 5 memberships, bro.
5.
Shout out to you guys.
Shout out to Spartan, bro.
Shout out to you, Playboys. And make sure you guys give him a shout out as well. We got Time Maker Man with the 5, baby. You could tell Sony was paying journalists and shills to praise that dog shit marathon game, but no one is playing that dog shit game. It's fake, and people know the shit dirt. You ain't lying about that, Playboy. Simple Jack with a 2-player. They're using a 1080i TV and a compact laptop. You may be right, Playboy. He's stuck in. I don't know what Dirt is doing, Playboy. I don't know what Dirt is doing. No idea. I don't know what's going on anymore. But yeah, give a shout out to the homies in the chat, Spartan as well for gifting you guys as well. But shout out to you guys in the chat. Are you back? Woo!
Let me check my mic.
You ain't lying about that. Your mic seems okay, but they ain't lying about they were defending that game. The game got like an 80 meta or some shit.
Testing, 1, 2.
Testing. I think you need to hold it like one of them announcers. Like, yo.
Hello, everyone. This is Dirt Griggity. Motherfucker.
That's the one. Yeah.
The gateways. Ain't no damn. This is an HP. It's a brand new laptop. I got it at Christmas time, man. Yeah.
Putting a Pentium 2. Oh, shit.
Pentium.
They call it a
that was
Pentium
mid-90s
2,
and shit. Pentium.
Come on, bro. That's some crazy shit, bro. That is some crazy shit.
Compact Presario. Y'all stupid, bro. Hey, man. Hey, Shaman, they be bullying me, though.
I don't understand. Why do they bully you for?
I don't know, man. I'm a 49-year-old man from Detroit, man. Why you be bullying me, you know?
I'll tell you why they're bullying you for.
Why?
It's because of this shit right here. What is that shit? That's what they're bullying you for. That's what they're bullying. Let me use Xbox Connect zoom in.
Oh, bro. Detroit Dental.
This is what they're bullying you for. You blame me, you blame the chat, but no, you do this to yourself. You done it to yourself.
Oh, man. Y'all hilarious, bro. That's hilarious.
That's some funny shit, though.
That's some funny shit. Detroit Dental. Who was that? Trayvon or Farq? One of them niggas.
No, it was actually someone else.
Don't tell me it was Chayo. Oh no, Vic Gambino. It was
someone else.
Really? Come on, man.
Oh shit.
Hold on,
that's some funny shit.
Dirt bleeds bluey. Look at this shit. Hold on.
Let me get a super chat squad.
Sir Rips allowed the two ponies think they're insulated shows delusions. Hey, fuck them ponies. I can't stand them, bro.
Yeah.
Arrogant mother effers. Rock with the two dirt bleeds bluey. Stop it. It's funny shit.
It was Grizz this time. It was Grizz, yeah.
Grizz, you POS.
Oh man. It did. I thought you were.
I'll rip y'all niggas a new asshole.
Hey, Dad, I thought you were one of the
nah,
real
you one of
ones.
them- Oh, you one of them zesty street niggas right here. Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, you lose. You lose as a goose, nigga. I thought you was.
You want the other one?
Nah, I don't want shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was a street nigga, man. You lose as a goose.
You losing the plot here.
Oh, man.
Don't let that fool you. I'm still a crazy nigga.
Bro, that's insane.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, that's a funny shit, bro.
That's
Oh,
funny.
man. They are roasting you there, but what can we do? What can we do, bro? This is part of the show. This is TTS, baby. It is what it is.
It
But
is
guess
what
what?
it
Dad?
is.
It is what it
What
is.
up?
We're gonna take it on the chin. Yeah, you know what? Let's get to the main topic, baby. Let's go for
Oh
it.
yeah.
Let's go. Now, Dad, some of the homies are upset, maybe, or don't like the way we are talking about Asha and what she's doing and how she's making the previous leadership. I wouldn't say well, bad.
I got a lot of comments. People were like, pretty much like
bad.
Dirt Asha ain't did shit. You're losing the plot here. That's pretty much what they were saying. Dirt.
Is that what they're trying to say
here.
to you?
Yeah, they were trying to say I was losing the plot here. She ain't did shit. Shut up. Blah blah blah. I got a lot of comments from Dark Man, like live and after the show, about that. So I mean,
I
listen.
talked about this on TTMS, but me and you are going to talk about this right now. It is interesting to see. We're not taking away the accomplishments from the previous regime, but we got to look at the latest records. Sometimes people remember you from, they don't remember the glory days, the 90s, but sometimes they just remember you the end of your career. It's the same with basketball, boxing. One of my favorite fighters is Roy Jones Jr. One of the best. I think he's one of the greatest fighters of all time. But people don't remember him from the 90s, the best fighter of the decade. Floyd Mayweather and these guys were there. Nobody talked about them guys until he started losing. But everybody remembers him from just getting knocked out like 10 times now. Do you know what I mean? And that's where we are right now. And when it came to the last leadership, what happened in the last 2 years, it wasn't always. It was mostly negative, and I believe it did hurt the brand, the perception of Xbox. We're not talking about the games. I'm not talking about the games. We are talking about the brand.
Mm-hmm.
It did hurt it. You can't deny that. I don't care what anybody says. You can't deny that. That multi-plat stuff and some of the stuff that was happening, it hurt it. It hurt us. That might fucking hurt them lot. And here we are. Now, guys, you got to remember this. Asha has been working behind the scenes. I know she announced her position in Feb or something, or late Jan, but she was around about November time. Phil was showing her the ropes, and that's what Phil is going to continue to show her the ropes. And that's what we want, to do the right stuff. So she's been there for at least, I would say, about 6 months behind the scenes in total. But obviously, she announced that she's taking lead and she's the new CEO. And Matt Booty has been promoted as well. Now, in the last 6 to 7 weeks, it has been positive news. Even some of the media guys, I could tell, is a bit different. Even the energy from some of the media people is a bit different. Regardless if this was in the background, if this were put on hold, which I believe it was put on hold, to be honest, and the priority wasn't focused on the Xbox side of it, but more of like keeping the business going or something, or putting the games in more places, or letting the people know this is an Xbox. That's an Xbox. That's an Xbox. We're here right now, and when it comes to Asha, listen, she's only been announced the leadership last 6, 7, 8 weeks. I say, let's see how this plays out. But as of right now, you go on what's going on right now, and as of right now, I can tell the energy on the internet, in the chat, YouTube scenes, that is more positive than it's been in the last 2 years. 100%, it's been much more positive since then. You guys may disagree with me, but a lot of people doubted Asha. A lot of people probably still doubting Asha, especially the PlayStation fanboys, saying she ain't a gamer. What the fuck does she know about running an Xbox gaming business? The biggest thing is we need to do is to give someone a chance, and if they can deliver the job, if they can do a better job than the previous leadership in the last 2 years, listen, I'm all for it. They had the time is done. Shout out to Phil and these guys, they done the time. We need new people, new blood, and I love it. I'm really enjoying it. What's going on right now? Now, listen, we could be 1 year from that, 1 year down the line, and she could close this shit up. Then we could talk about it. But as of right now, since she's taken over, we have to talk about what she's done in the last 6 weeks, and that's all we can go on right now. Now, as time goes on, we will get more information, what she's doing, and what is the plan. I'm hoping it goes into a much more positive way. I'm hoping it returns back to the great console war stuff, where game versus game. Why you should come to the Xbox ecosystem, because we got this shit over here. And I really hope they do go back to that. That's what I'm hoping. I hope she's got a good team. I think she's cleaning it. I do believe she has cleaned out some of the old team, some regime, and the old regime as well. And she'll be bringing her own people in on top of that. I'm glad Matt Booty's taking that spot of Sarah Bond as well. So let's see how this plays out. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up, because I remember, let me get the super chat, sorry. Sir Riffle up with a 2. One thing for sure, our CEO is hotter than your CEO. You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that. That's our cuzzy. That's my cuzzy. Any color you like, baby. What's up with the 5? What's good, bots? What up, homies? Feel that Xbox 360 energy coming back. I hope you all been good. We've been super playboy, especially in the last 2 months. But I hope you've been well as well, killer. I'm gonna be repping the family. Asha 786, baby. Let's go. Now I want to pull this tweet up here, so you guys can sizzle it in. Let it sizzle for a second. When it comes to achievements, I remember. Let me just let me scroll up slightly so you can see what's going on. I'm gonna be real with you. When it comes to I was talking to the homie Derek Rigby. We were talking for like 90 minutes or some shit yesterday. Longest time we were talking about some shit, other shit as well. But you know, when it comes to the Xbox consoles and some of the features that needs to come to the consoles and some of the enticing features, like when you look outside and say them type of features are dope, that shit is cool. Or if you're an OG Xbox fan, you're gonna be like, this is dope. How long has it been when they talked about some achievements getting updated? Guys, let's be honest.
Hey, give me a few minutes, Sean.
No problems, no worries.
Give me a few minutes.
No worries. How long has it been? Tell me, be real. We want new achievements. Do something with the achievements. Please do something. I'm just gonna wait for you guys to answer that. Years, as far as I know, it's been years since the people have been asking for some features like this shit. Now she came out and tweeted this out. We stood up a dedicated team to focus on fan feedback. And guess what, guys? Here are some few achievements updates rolling out today, and more is coming soon, which is right. Because when it comes to achievements, there's going to be more. There's going to be more. Now, the homie, not this goes, I don't really care about achievements. It's not about the caring part. I'm not the biggest achievements guy. But it's what it does to the platform that you're focusing on the Xbox. Making it feel new, making it feel next gen. when you add new features to your consoles, it feels next gen. When you say, for example, when you update your UI, it feels next gen. When if it came to a new console, like, yo, this is nice. This looks clean. It looks new. Even though under the skin is the same shit, but it looks new and all that stuff, or a new controller or something. It feels next gen. It gives you a next gen feeling. But we know for a fact that the Xbox Series X gen felt like just a boosted version of an Xbox One X. UI is the same. Controller was kind of basically the same as well, just slightly altered. But when you get these updates and new features, sometimes even though it's a gimmick, it could be a gimmick, guys. But it feels new, it feels fresh. And that's what we're talking about. Now you got new animations for icons. Hide games from your achievement list, which they will love that shit. Highlight your 100% complete games as well. And I'm loving this. When it comes to stuff like this, this is not the first time she mentioned she's made a team for the what team did she made last week as well, a few weeks ago? Or this is the no, was it this is an Xbox? I can't remember. She did something a couple of weeks ago as well. But that's what she's doing right now. Now rock with a 5. Because I'm gonna keep it real, POS. The old regime was too soft. Now, let me have some water some creatine before I continue. I do agree with you on that point. They were soft, even though I do believe Phil and the team wanted to have exclusives over that shit, but shit didn't work out like that. Even like when you go back to the 2016, I remember Phil was doing a GDC event, and it was don't get me wrong, that live event Phil did in 2016 or 2015 was amazing. You know, he was talking about the communities, all that stuff, but the problem is the competition doesn't give a fuck about you. And that was the problem. I don't know if you guys remember, Phil Spencer was talking about this and he had Horizon and Uncharted behind him in that live keynote. If you guys remember that, fantastic keynote it was. But people roasted it. People laughed like, why does he have Horizon? Why does he have, Uncharted at the background or something? Whilst he's doing this live keynote. So the old regime was too soft. The only people that were not was Matt Booty. Everyone else can go. It was too corporate. Yeah, corporate. Sorry, too corporate to clean. You ain't lying about that, Playboy, as well. Time make man with a 5. On the side note, the Invincible versus Beta is 5. Game feels punchy and plays like MVC Marvel versus Capcom. That's good, that bro. That's good. That's really good. Now, you know, when it comes to I really want Dirk Gritty's take on this as well. I want to see how things progress with this new leadership. But one thing you guys can't deny, I can't deny it, is that shit is looking more positive right now. Will that continue, or will it go left? Only time will find. Only time will tell. Now, the homie Brett Bingham, what's going on? G with a 10. Xbox has a Forza Horizon 6 team controller and a headset plan, but not a Forza Horizon 5. You mean, innit? But not a Forza Horizon team. Sorry, my bad. Forza 6, but not a Forza Horizon team console. A game franchise that has about 45 plus million gamers played on it. Fumbling off a bag. Come on, Xbox, you're slacking. You know, I'm not sure what happened with the console wraps, bro. Let's be real. I'm not sure what happened with that. Will something happen later on in the week or two? I'm not sure when it comes to that part, but I agree with Brett Bingham on this point. When you got a game like Forza Horizon, the series is incredible, which I want to talk about in a bit as well. The series is incredible. They should have custom stuff, bro.
Absolutely.
You know, I want to talk about that in a bit there as well. Gambino with a 2. Phil was for the people and community. Asha is for business. Shit.
Hey, y'all, sorry about that, man. I thought that he was gonna be done before the show started, but he finally got done with the basement. Finally done with that shit, man. So sorry about that, y'all.
It's all right, bro. Not that. I was talking about what Asha has done in the last 6 weeks and some of the requested features and some of the she's talked. I don't know if you remember this day as well. In this latest tweet, she talks about a dedicated team
Yeah.
for. But I'm sure she talked about another team a few weeks ago as well, but about something. But I just can't remember if it was the marketing or something. Anyway, I can't remember that, to be honest. But the overall perception on what's going on right now versus the last 2 years, and what have the people have been asking for Xbox? Do this, Xbox, bring this feature, bring that feature. It was put on the back. It was put on the back burner, plain and simple. I don't care if it was 50% done, 60% done. The shit was put on the back burner. Now, I will check the DMs after when I pass it to that. But like that, seeing what she's been tweeting out, what she's been talking about, there's all these new updates coming out for the Xbox features. Well, what's your overall perception of Asha so far? And is it positive or is it negative or she's full of shit at the moment? She ain't done shit yet.
No, man, I think you
Good.
can't, like, me personally, Sean, I think you have to say, okay, something's clearly changed at Xbox. Now, from what I heard and from what we've seen, Microsoft is back to focusing on Windows and Xbox. I guess maybe the AI thing didn't go how they wanted it to, right? We knew that the AI push that they had took a lot of resources away from their other departments, from what from what we heard. But I'm going to tell you right now, they are 100% back on the Xbox. Now, people can say maybe if this would have happened under Phil's regime, maybe things would have been different, which is obviously true, right? But we have to realize that, like you said earlier, Sean, this is a "what have you done for me lately" world.
Yeah. It is. It
is. Like Black
They don't care
Mamba
about
told me,
what 6 years ago. They want to know what the fuck are you doing right now.
what you doing right now, right? Like Black Mamba had told me in the comment section, I left a good analogy. I said a good analogy last night about a sports guy. He was a Hall of Famer, one of the best players ever, and he was really, really good in the 90s. But in the early 2000s, he was older and like he didn't do as well as he did in the past. And people was looking at him like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. What are you doing? Just retire. Right? So if a person like in a relationship, say like a guy was great. He was fantastic. Like we saw movies with this story. He was great. He did a great job. He was working. He was taking care of his family. And unfortunately, something happened in his life. He had an accident. He couldn't work anymore. He wasn't getting the same kind of money. And it's as crazy as it sounds. We saw situations where the woman would be like, yo, I'm tired of this mother effer. Even though something happened to him, they look like, what have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately, you piece of shit? But baby, I used to shit. I don't want to hear that shit. What have you done for me lately? That's how people look at Xbox and with Phil Spencer. Some people say, well, Phil Spencer did a lot for the brand, and I wholeheartedly agree. But what have you done for me lately? Specifically, the last 2 years. The perception of the brand was pretty bad. And like I said last night, I am a Phil Spencer guy, y'all. I'm a Phil Spencer guy. But we can only go by the last year, the last 2 years. And maybe it was out of his control. Maybe it was out of his hands. But all I can do is look at the first few months of Asha's regime and say, yo, hey, listen, man, she's okay. I'm optimistic. And people say, Dirk, she ain't did shit. She ain't did shit. Well, let me say something that she did do. That was 100% her. We can talk about Project Helix, like we know that was in development before she got the position. We could
I want
talk
to add
about
something to that anyway. I want to add something to that, but continue.
so like we could talk about the achievements. I'm assuming that was there before she got the position, but I know one thing for a fact, that was her decision. Getting rid of this as an Xbox marketing, that was her.
Facts.
And also heard that like some people say Project Healy's name was around years ago. I heard that was her name.
No, that was her name.
I heard that was something she came up with.
Yeah.
So
now there, can you read this for a second?
Yes, it said there's a roadmap of those things coming as well. There's a hardware roadmap. There's a service roadmap. Maybe there's even a roadmap for improvements to Xbox achievements, which I know is something that you and many others care about.
Okay, do you know when was that? Look at the date.
2023.
Yeah.
December 1st, 2023.
Yeah, so let's say 2.5 years.
2.5 years ago.
2.5 years. That was supposed to be in the works or something. But all of a sudden it's here. I'm saying this, when it comes to what she's doing right now, I think she is cooking right now really good. So far, so good. Go and get the super chat.
Amazing Neil, the two, let's ban Dirt from using analogies. I didn't think my analogy was that bad. I'm not saying all of my analogies hit, but I didn't think that one was that bad. You piece of shit.
You know, the biggest thing about this Dirt is about how you execute. Me and you can have the same shit, same. Say we both got two Xbox together. We got a new consoles coming together. It's how you deliver it's how you execute your message. We both can have the same shit coming out together, but the way I execute it versus your way, mine is the better way because it's come out better and the way I delivered it to the people. But you got the same product, but your messaging was dog shit. And the way Asha has been doing her messaging has been really good.
Cool Breeze said, I support Asha, but nothing's really changed yet. Okay.
Can I ask? Let me ask something. Cool Breeze, what does she need to do for you to understand that something has changed?
Yeah.
Like, let me know, what is it she needs to do?
And we've said that the things she's saying is good. Some of the things she hasn't. Well, I mean, shit, bro. Canceling this is an Xbox. All of a sudden, pushing Project Helix out there. We don't know if Phil was going to do that or not. We don't know if he was going to push out Project Helix in March of 2026. We don't know that. But all we can go by is what happened in reality. She did. She pushed Project Helix. Now she's sending Project Helix shirts and shit to big YouTubers, content creators. I like it. And she signed the shit. I like it. Yeah. Now, Sean asked a question. What does she need to do for you to realize that she's making changes to Xbox?
Can I add something before you continue? Remember what's going on right now with Xbox. Games are multiplat. Yes or no, Dave? Yes or no, Dave?
Yes.
Yes. As of right now, games are multiplat.
Yes.
Xbox hardware is down. Yes or no, Dave?
Yes.
The perception of Xbox brand, when you go on the media sites and all that stuff, is dead. It's irrelevant. Yeah. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what she needs to do.
Even like Duke Togo said in the chat, Destin and Maddie, some other people are making positive videos about Xbox right now because, like Sean, we keep on repeating ourselves. Maybe some people hear maybe some people don't, but clearly Cool Breeze didn't hear it when I said how the content, the engagement has went up. Positivity has been surrounding the brand the last few months. And I don't know if people was around the last couple of years in this community. if you've been around this community the last couple of months, if you've been on pro Xbox channels, or even in the community period, even if you was a pony, you probably had a field day the last couple of years with Xbox, bro.
Fucking no doubt.
Bro, Porter Rock and J-Dub and Thrash and all them niggas had a field day the last couple of years. Why?
As they should.
Why? As they should. They if you do console content, you have the right to talk shit. You have the right to talk shit regardless, right? But if you do console content, they had a field day the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And if you think this woman in the first few months haven't done anything, I'm not saying she's all of a sudden made the console start selling, but like I always say, Sean, you got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere, and
you can't tell me it's not a good start.
No, right? You can't. You can't tell me what she has done in these few months. It has not been a good start. And Sean, I said last night, if she continues to do things that makes Xbox fans happy, if she continue to make changes that make Xbox fans happy,
yeah,
bro, she might make the previous regime look bad. I'm just saying, man.
That won't surprise me because of the last 2 years. That's why.
Especially
the last 2 years.
Right, because last 2 years, if she continues to undo some of the things that they did, in my mind, that says they were wrong. Their decisions were wrong. If she brings some exclusives back, that means their decisions was wrong in her eyes, right? If she focuses on the console again, in my mind, she's saying their decision was wrong. In our eyes, I can't speak for everybody, but I know how you feel, and I know how I feel.
Yeah, because we talked about it yesterday.
Focus on the console. I love that energy. Having some exclusives back, I love that energy. Right? So you can't sit up here and say, she ain't did shit. She ain't said shit. She ain't did nothing. Okay, I mean, you can feel that way, but you got to start somewhere. And I think the beginning of her regime has been positive. We don't know if it will continue. We don't know. All we could go by is the sample size that we have gotten so far. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I'll say this. Some people say she's been a CEO for 6 weeks. Yes, but she's been there since like November or something behind the scenes. So
yeah.
So she has been there longer.
Even Shane G just said something in the chat. And Shane G is kind of, if I'm not mistaken, like, correct me if I'm wrong, Shane G. You don't really want exclusives to come back. You don't, I'm pretty sure you said that. But he made a good point in the chat. He said 2 years ago, they took $150 off of the Xbox consoles. Starfield was exclusive. And nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah.
Why? Why, Sean? Because the perception of the brand was shit. Just like Shane G said, the perception of the brand was shit for the last couple of years. And I'm telling you, man, you can't sit up here and tell me. People would try to argue up and down, but you can't tell me that the last couple of years wasn't terrible, bro. As far not the games. Let me reiterate that. Not the games. No, the games were fantastic the last couple of years, especially last year, one of the best years Xbox ever had.
100%, no doubt.
As far as first-party games. But it didn't hit the same. Why didn't it hit the same, John?
Because they're on the platform, they're on the competition platform.
Do you remember that?
And it plays best on the competition platform.
So it didn't hit the same. Right? It didn't hit the same. It just didn't. Right? Sean, I did that. I did a short on my channel because I don't do shorts too often. But like, remember that short where we was on WBG? We was talking about, Sean, we waited for years for Xbox to have these games. They got these games. You like, yeah. And I said, them sons of bitches putting them on PlayStation. We waited all these years for Xbox to have this banging first-party lineup.
And that was the year. And that was the year, bro, when they started kicking in.
And it was I think it was early last year when I did that short. And I said, them sons of bitches. No, that might have been 2024. But like these sons of bitches put them on PlayStation. So it was like bittersweet. Like, yo, we finally getting our exclusives that we waited for years for. But now they're multi-plat.
Yeah.
All right. So that goes to show you, man. Perception. It don't matter what kind of games you pop. I mean, people, even like Sean, even we said certain things about multi-plats, and Xbox could possibly make some more money from this. But then when you see what happened, looking back at it with hindsight, it hurt the brand.
Yeah.
It hurt the brand. And she's looking at it, bro. I can tell you for a fact, she's looking at it. She's looking at what needs to be changed. And I also know that Microsoft, they've always said they're in on gaming, right? For the last few years.
Yeah.
But now they're back to focusing on Xbox. They're doubling down on Xbox, not just gaming. That's the difference. Now, they're still doubling down on gaming, but now they're back to doubling down on Xbox.
Xbox, the
and
console.
You will see, trust me, you will see changes happening, bro, because they're doubling down on the console. The Xbox console.
So they're not all of these. Do you know what? Let me pull this up for a second, and you get a super chat. But I want you to read this, and I want to put a point in there.
Asha Sharma has a dedicated team listening to gamers' feedback and giving them what they want. It's too early to say, but Asha might be really good at her job. She's been delivering in a short amount of time. Toggling quick resume by title. I like that. Expanding home screen groups with easier organization. Expanding custom colors, themes, options across your console. Achievement updates. New animations, icons, hiding games from your list, and highlighting your 100% completed games. She says there is more coming soon. I love it, Sean.
Yeah, man.
How can you complain about it, bro?
How can you complain about it? I was gonna say that I fucking forgot. I get the super chats. I forgot what I was gonna say about this.
You're getting old, my man.
Aye.
Sir riffs a lot with the 5. Look at the Gears tweet. I think she's firing up the studios also. If she can get everyone on board, we're going to get some amazing games. Listen, Sir riffs a lot. Jez Corden, some other stuff, some stuff that I've heard, that we've heard. A lot of Xbox employees were upset about their direction. They didn't like the direction. They did not like this as an Xbox. They didn't like it, bro. And I believe Jez and them wrote about it. When Asha canceled it, a lot of people were happy about it because they didn't like that shit. It was like, damn, we y'all really? Is this what we're doing? Because really? They didn't like it. So Ursula, you said I think she's firing up other studios. I agree, bro. Like, yo, we're going to get back to being competitive. We're going to get back to trying to focusing on Xbox as a console and a brand. I think right now you can see that, bro.
100%.
And I don't think we're really going to see all of like some of her changes because she's changing some stuff, y'all. But don't think because you might see a certain game go to place there. Oh, see y'all ain't no shit. I'm telling you, bro, she's changing some shit, bro. If a game like Starfield go, that's because it's already gonna go. She ain't gonna stop it. I don't know. Yeah. Possibly Fable, they don't stop. I don't know, but something's happening. Yo. That's all I can tell you. Something's happening. Blank with the 2. Dirt can smell a fire from 2 counties away. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know, Adi. What does it mean, that shit?
I don't know. My mom called me, bro. Hold on.
Yeah, no worries. No, you're 100% right. When I was talking about, listen, I would say to my Xbox homie, real talk, honestly, honest talk, real talk. Be excited. Be excited that change is happening. Regardless what we have heard behind the scenes, I'm telling you right now, be excited. I'm excited. The energies should be right up there. And I'm hoping now, when it comes to that, some of you guys talked about the core Xbox and all that stuff. listen, there'll be certain things, but certain things that may stay the same. We're not 100% sure what will that be exactly. I've got a rough idea, but not 100% sure. But the biggest thing is that it's the brand. How can you get people excited about the Xbox console? How? Is by doing these great features and promoting the box like that. Why should you come to this box if we got X, Y, and Z? And that's what they need to do right now. If they can achieve that, I'm all for it. Now, the question I was going to ask you, are you back?
Yeah.
No, man. I just remembered it whilst you were gone. when the person talked about quick resume toggle, the tiles, the achievements, and all that stuff, we talked about this yesterday on the phone. You remember when she first came on the Twitter scenes and when she took the position of the CEO of Xbox?
Mhm.
She said it starts with the console, return to Xbox.
That's what she said. We ain't say that. That's what she said. Yeah.
That's what she said. And I believe this is what it is. What we're seeing right now, these features, these toggles, these what's going on with the console and I think that's what she means. I think this is what she means. Not folks, cloud baby, this baby, that baby, PlayStation, none of that bullshit. Let's put it all back into the box and let's get the box going again. And I think this is what she means. Return to Xbox first.
Yeah, I think it's important for the brand. You got to have a healthy Xbox brand, bro. And there are certain things that requires. It requires for you to actually give a shit about the consoles. Yes, I know the console industry hasn't grown, but shit, you should still care about your console, bro. Try to sell them. Try. And in the past couple of years, they really haven't tried, bro. I really feel what Shang G said earlier in 2024. It was actually 2024 when they put down the prices. Because remember, Tim Dog said, Amy Hood was like, this shit still ain't sale? Well, what the fuck did you expect? Y'all want Xbox to go full multiplat, but then you try to reduce the prices and nobody buy them. The fuck do you think was going to happen?
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen? Guess what happens if somebody want to play Wolverine? They ain't going to just wait till they come to Xbox.
Nope.
So check this out. So what if Gears of War E-Day is so beautiful? People like, damn, shit. I don't really have a gaming PC like that. I ain't even a PC gamer. But I used to love Gears in the 360 generation. Damn, this game looks good. Is it coming to PlayStation? Characters. Oh, look, that Marcus Young, down back. Oh my God, I gotta play this game. What you mean it ain't coming to PlayStation? What? Huh? Shit. It ain't never come to PlayStation? A year? 2 years? You don't know if it's coming to PlayStation. Well, man, fuck it. You know what? Damn, I want to play that game. If they want to play a game bad enough, they gonna make a way to play that game, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
So, no sir with the two. Make Fable exclusive and we goody. That would be a dream because they already announced.
Listen, that is the key part of it. Listen, let's get the super chats quickly because I think people still don't understand.
Yeah. Alvin with the two. The Helix merch makes me think it's the real name. That ain't a bad name though. I still think it's gonna have a.
What, let's call it Xbox Helix.
I wouldn't have a problem with that.
I don't have a problem.
Spartan with the 5, Sean.
Hi, baby. Salute to you, baby, man.
Shout out to Spartan.
Shout out to you, homie.
Quarantine Fox with the 2 pounds. Helix launches the perfect time for exclusives. I agree, bro.
You're not lying about that. You have to do something, but let me add. I want to add more to that.
Yeah. Amazing Neil with the 2. Now she needs to fix that damn PC. Are you talking about the store?
PC store.
Yeah, the PC store. Yeah, I heard PC
I'm gonna say this. The focus needs to be on the Xbox first. Plain and simple.
Yep. Amazing Neil the 5. Play anywhere is for me. I still don't want shit going to that dog shit PS5. Talk that shit, bro. Talk that shit.
Now, I want to add something. When some of the homies will say this there, and I know you've seen this on Twitter, we've seen this in the last couple of weeks as well. about exclusive games.
Hold on, Sean. For the Aaron, are you sure? Are you sure, Aaron? Are you sure? Okay.
Okay, that's fine. We'll come back to that later.
Yeah.
When we're talking about exclusive games, and people say, "Oh, the exclusive game doesn't sell." How did that work out for you? The key problem is, it was the perception of the brand. Just the way when Phil Spencer took over in 2014, the perception of the brand was pure dog shit, plain and simple, and that was difficult for Phil. And it's the same for Asha right now. As the last few years, it hasn't been really good. The brand, I'm not talking about the games or the brand. Who cares about Xbox? They're still around. This is her job to make the brand like Phil and these guys. When it came to this, straight up, Phil and Sarabon failed to get the Series X and Series S out there like that. To make the brand like, yo, let's get this shit. Regardless if the media people was against them on this and that, they failed to do that. Plain and simple. Am I right there?
Mm-hmm.
In this current gen, it didn't work out for them. Her job is, when it comes to Project Helix, she needs to make sure that people want to buy that shit. Now, the price is a different story, right? That's the only issue we're going to have right now, bro. Since all these prices are crazy for these consoles, but she needs to do something. The perception of the brand needs to be good. Why should I come to the Xbox platform? What is there for me? I could play your games on PC or PlayStation. But the biggest key is about like I said, it's the perfect combination, the winning combination. What the guys have said there is everything needs to work together. If you can get everything synonymous, like all in one, perfect, people will love the brand. Then, if all of that comes together, that's what you need to do. It's not only one thing can't change the thing. It's the whole of it's everything that comes again. If it's the marketing, if it's the console, it's the features the console has, the games, the marketing there, which Forza Horizon 6 best get good marketing. The marketing, all of that shit needs to combine together. And if you do that, that can help the brand pushing forward.
Yep.
And I really hope she does that as well moving forward.
Yep. Sean, I always told my kids, right? Like there are grown, except for one that's 16, about to turn 17. I said, if you help yourself, if you try to help yourself, I will always help you out. Meaning, you out there working, you just get on like hard times. I'm gonna be there to help you out. But if you're just not doing nothing, you don't give a shit about nothing and expect the same support, nah. I know you my kids, but you gotta help yourself. You gotta act like you care, right? So I said that to say this. If Xbox, the last couple of years, they were acting like they didn't give a shit about their console. They were acting like they didn't care about selling their console or helping the brand itself. They act like they didn't care the last couple of years. So you expect people to want to invest in your platform when you don't seem to give a shit about your own platform? So now what you're seeing is they're trying to show that they do care about their platform. It's not too late to start over, to show that you do care about your platform. Right? So
yep.
That's why I said that analogy. JTB asked him, what happens when the parent is the reason the kids can't succeed? Well, that's the parent's fault, right? But if you're trying to say Satya and Amy was the reason, I don't know. Maybe not. But they changed, right? Something changed. Like I said, maybe it was because their AI push failing, but something has changed. Now they're giving them that push. Give Dirk Griggity a push. They're giving them that push. Yo, we care about Xbox. Something changed, bro. Amazing Neil, bro. My analogies are not that bad. Why don't you come on here? Why don't you come on the fucking show and do some analogies to see how that worked for you off the top of your head? My analogy is not that fucking bad, bro. Come on, bro. You got the worst analogies ever. All I'm saying, if you're not helping yourself, how can you expect people to help you? I can't say like, yo, I'm gonna be a piece of shit forever and I still want support. No, you gotta act like you care about your own shit. You gotta act like you care. And Xbox act like they didn't care about their console the last few years. But they expected to sell consoles. You can't say your air fryer is an Xbox and still expect to sell consoles. Well, you can't say your laptop is an Xbox and then you increase the price by $100 expect to sell consoles. Come on, man. All I'm saying is something has changed. Clearly, something has changed.
Yeah.
You can't tell me otherwise. And yes, I really believe the AI shit, that was their push, and it didn't work. They had Open AI? They had some issues with Open AI, and the shit just didn't work. So guess what? Microsoft like, you know what? Let's focus on our own shit. Let's go back to focus on our own shit. I'm sure they still want a hand in AI. They do, but let's focus on our own shit. We need to double down on Xbox
consoles and the ecosystem.
We need to double down on Windows. That's our shit. We need to double down on these things.
See, that's the problem there. You know, when they were trying to do the Windows stuff, they should have pushed on that at the same time. When everybody said, "Oh, the Windows Store is dog shit," the Windows Store is dog shit. When they were trying to unify that ecosystem, both of them should have been on the same level. We know behind the scenes they had internal problems with Windows and Xbox team, but that should have never happened. That should have been eliminated straight away. If you're trying to unify a platform, the ecosystem, you both need to be on the same page. Now, kiss my ass, I'm doing it my way. No, kiss my ass, we're doing it our way.
Right.
And that's what happened.
That ain't gonna work. Right.
The Xbox had the better store versus the PC stuff. So the biggest thing with Xbox is the Windows side of it as well. Now we know Project Helix is supposed to be Windows based, as far as we know. So they're moving forward. They need to perfect that ecosystem. If they really go in that direction, the Xbox Project Helix needs to be perfected. So when you have that one game, one code, one copy, one buy there, it works seamless, flawless.
Yeah.
You can't give these motherfuckers any excuse not to. And that's the target right now. I'm just going to say that's her job. She needs to do something with that. And if she can deliver that, fantastic. That ecosystem, bringing it all together, starting with the console, and that's where it starts from, then expand it from there. That's what they need to do. Plain and simple. See that the problem is, when she says start from the console, she knows that's where that's where it started from. The Xbox fans. It wasn't the fucking Windows fans. Windows gamers, it was the Xbox guys that started it, built this brand up. That's where it needs to start from, and focus on that, then expand and work on the outside of the ecosystem on top of that. That's what they need to do, no doubt. Get the super chats, Playboy.
Yeah. I'm confused. What is Dr. Scotty saying? He's bummed that who thinks what? Us? Well, I don't know. I missed it. He's bummed that we think this way. I'm confused. I don't know if he's talking about us or something else. I don't know. Brett Bingham with the two. Asha needs to bring back Mixer as Xbox Live. I don't know if that'll happen. I don't know.
Bro, Twitch is too big, man.
Yeah, Twitch is too big. They tried to compete. They tried to get the biggest streamers. It still didn't work, bro.
It didn't work out, bro. At least they tried, but it didn't work.
They tried. It didn't work. JD Gamer to 10. Two things. I'm not going to let people just TTS about Phil and Sarah. With no Phil, there's no Xbox. With no Sarah, ABK fails. And Xbox owes billions in a breakup fee. With that said, Asha the Empress equals awesome. Listen, bro, I don't think nobody's bashing Phil and Sarah. Just was saying. I'm talking about specifically the last couple of years, bro. Last couple of years, it was,
Mixer was amazing. Mixer was fire, bro.
Mixer was so fire, bro.
Fucking fire, bro.
The integration with the Xbox One was fire, bro.
It was fire, bro.
Yeah. Amazing Neil, the two Sean, the street corner is not an Xbox. Oh, come on, stop it.
Them are facts though. The Sarah Bob would have said that's an Xbox on that corner.
No,
That's
bro.
what it is,
Listen,
man.
like I said, I had to reiterate it several times last night. I'm a Phil Spencer guy, bro. I love Phil Spencer.
Yeah.
I do. So it's like I'm not bashing Phil Spencer. Come on now.
But you got to understand the last 2 years it wasn't good. That's it. Plain and simple.
So Brett said, you don't see the new picture how Xbox and Microsoft could implement Mixer now. I mean, listen, I would like if they brought it back, but I mean, what Sean was saying, they ain't gonna be able to compete with Twitch. They ain't gonna be able to compete with Twitch if that was their goal. But if they can integrate it and make money off of it, and yeah, I mean, I'll be fine, man. But you know, because Mixer was freaking incredible, though. I remember Mixer first kind of when Xbox first bought Mixer. Me and my homies used to play PUBG all the time, and like sometime, you know, we might come in late, like they already got the game going, like, yo, man, stream it on Mixer so I can see what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? It was just that quick. Boom. To stream it through Mixer, and we watching it. Okay, y'all did. Okay, come on, let me join now. And it was just fire, bro. Even if somebody that didn't want to play but wanted to watch us play,
Chio did say Chio Mixer Tech was sold to Facebook.
See, there you go.
I remember that. They did sell it because some of the people went to Facebook. I remember that. Because GKB and them law She-Wolf from that. I remember that shit happened. Yeah, he's right. They did sell it because they were trying to She-Wolf from these guys back then. Because they were mixer partners they were at the time.
Console Corner.
Yep.
That was the name. Yeah, remember that show, Console Corner? Yeah. It was so many shows out back then, man. The Xbox community was a little different. You know, Console Corner. That's funny shit, bro. Hey, you know, I'm gonna be damn. I haven't did a Tim Dog skit in like a long time on one of my videos. We say, you want me to speak to Phil Spencer, bitch? That's funny shit, bro.
Well, dude, don't worry about it. Let the summer showcase come up because the receipts will be cooking.
Yeah, Karen's raised potato salad man for 3 months. Look at dirt in a different location, white background, so he stands out. Good for you, Coco Beware. Come on, Sean. Sean, control your chat.
I can't control them, Playboy.
Amazing Neil the 5. I love Phil, but the past 2 years he shitted on the core fans. That kind of funny interview was disgusting. He sounded like a damn quitter. Oof. Hold on, bro.
Oh, the Paris one?
No, I think he's talking about the one when Redfall, bruh, when CMA blocked the deal and Redfall, that was like the same day.
That was with Paris, isn't it? That was with Paris.
Was Paris there? Maybe he was, but
yeah, he was.
I remember the field looked like he was just defeated that day, bro. And I remember people saying Xbox quit, it's over, they quit, it's over, blah blah blah. Nah, man. But yeah, I remember that shit though. JD Gaming with the 10. Phil had to be kumbaya to repair all the relationships that were ruined, but I love that Asha let her parts hang. Everyone wants to be part of the winning team. That means hold your head up at TTS. Oh, I'm with you, bro. Listen, I love Phil, man. You're right. Phil 100% saved Xbox. 100%. And Sarah Bond did help secure the ABK deal. Absolutely, 100%, bro.
That's what made her jump the gun. They jumped up there. The president, Xbox.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So, yeah, that day Phil had looked down, bro. Like Redfall got like what a 60 Metacritic.
Yeah, it was gone, bro. Because I think he felt like that was going to be the turning point with that first game, Redfall.
Yeah.
Then the CMA came out, slapped us as well at the same time.
Yeah, and like wasn't Redfall the first game that was it 70?
The big game?
No, it wasn't 70. It
$70. I think it was the $70.
I think it was 70. Yeah, the first game that was 70.
That was a $70 game as well, bro. That's crazy, bro.
And I like Redfall personally. I like Redfall.
It's all right, bro.
Well, you don't like first-person games, Sean. So.
Yeah, not the biggest fan, but
piece of shit.
You know what? I want to switch it up for a second. I want to talk about this part here.
Okay.
Where are we now? So, moving on to the next generation. I've not watched Paris' video, but we'll check it out now anyway. Let me give him a like as well. The POS.
Shout out to Paris.
Shout out to Paris. Now, few of the guys we know in the community I started to get a Project Helix package.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? I'm not sure even know what's in this shit, but let's see. Let's 'cause I want to add something to it.
Xbox just sent over this Project Helix care package, and instead of me just taking a picture,
Yeah, at least that's better
I
than
figured,
the
what
better than the
hell?
PlayStation box.
I'm going to
Oh shit,
unbox
Paris in the
it.
chat
So,
still.
let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah,
I
Paris,
do
the
wanna
video's
thank
dog
Xbox for
shit.
sending this over, but let's see what we got in here.
Let's see.
Project Helix, and it looks like I have a hat,
Well, you definitely need that for
Cool.
your bald head.
a message from Asha Sharma. the
Oh
new
shit!
Oh shit, she signed it.
gaming
She signed
CEO.
it.
Nice.
And this says, "Thanks for being on the journey with us." Let's bring that again.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna
Paris,
take all
make
this
sure you
out the
frame
box
that
and I'll
shit.
show again. Well, we got that.
Okay.
Then it looks like we got a Project Helix T-shirt.
Dude, that looks like good quality. Is that
And
stitched?
what's this? Looks like a Project Helix. Oh, it's all in black, but this
Oh,
is
that's a black edition.
sweatshirt.
Nice.
And then finally, a Project Helix hoodie.
That looks stitched to me, that
And,
did.
actually,
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
taking an international trip pretty soon.
He said,
let's
yeah,
see.
it's all high.
So
high
that's
quality.
the inside of the box there, Project Helix. Gonna put that down there and let's show all this off again. So this is the sweatshirt, or not sweatshirt, this is the hoodie.
Oh shit, I need another hoodie. Oh, like apparently, Sean.
And then this is the actual
Oh shit!
sweatshirt. Like I said, Project
I like the
Helix
black
here is in
edition.
black.
Yeah.
It's nice.
And then here is the t-shirt.
What size is that t-shirt?
What size is that, Paris?
There's
A
that.
3X. He like it's a 2, 3X.
And then finally, like I
I wouldn't
said,
call
the
it
message
probably.
from
Might be.
Asha Sharma welcoming us to being on the journey with Xbox, as next year we
Except,
assume
so yeah, that probably will for me.
Project Helix
I-
will be a
I
reality.
couldn't fit that shit.
But
For now,
I'm
anyway.
looking forward to
I'm
this.
slimming down, so
I know some people like to say it's a PC, but hey, they also say it's a console too. Ultimately,
console.
who cares? It doesn't matter.
So,
But this is the beginning of them starting that conversation. It'll be interesting to see what they say at the June showcase. And then obviously they'll have the milestone on November 15th for the 25th anniversary of Xbox. So I'd assume we will start hearing a lot more about Project Helix over the coming weeks and months. And then as we go into 2027, maybe we'll actually see the hardware itself and what the proper name will be. So again, I want to thank Xbox for sending over this package for Project Helix. I will definitely be rocking this hoodie very, very soon. So I do appreciate that. So until then,
it's a PC, man.
the PC, Paris. You know, shout out to Paris for that shit. That's the first time watching it. That was kind of cool, but the Project Helix, like, it's got the X on it as well. It looks dope on that. And I wanted to add this to this point where I feel the guys in the chat, if you read me, if you agree or not, but I feel like they might show this console this year, guys. What do you reckon in the chat? Do you reckon they're gonna show it? The physical box maybe this year? Is that a possibility? That's gonna be quite interesting to see. Like Project Helix, guys. They announced it, but she announced it earlier. Now they're sending out merchandise. The Paris thinks he feels like he's gonna see it, on the 25th anniversary. I feel like that's a good time to show. Well, I don't even have an issue, bro. If they got the shit ready, let's go, baby. At a June showcase. Oh, maybe. I think later in the year. I think the 25th might be, because they might just talk about 25 years, and 25 years on, we will be continuing to be in the gaming space and make hardware. I think that's what they'll do. So that's quite interesting, because a lot of the homies are getting the Project Helix merchandise. So why not go for it? When it comes to Project Helix, I'm quite excited to what they're gonna do with this console. Like what's the new shiny thing they're gonna bring? I know it's gonna be the hybrid base console. That's what they're gonna do. But what else is gonna, like? Is it a new controller? Will it be completely different? These are the type of things I'm excited for, and I'm really hoping what Asha can do with Project Helix, and how she can promote the the new Xbox console, I would like to see how she can do that. And I'm hoping she does a good job on that shit. Asha is all over the shit. This is her console launch. So she needs to promote this shit. If I was launching Project Helix, I'd make sure that shit was out there. The name, their star, t-shirts, get people hyped. Like if Palace is wearing that shit at FanFest or some PAX East or some shit, people come, yo, Palace, what is that? What is that Project Helix? Oh shit, this is the next Xbox that's coming out next year. That's what it's all about. Put that shit out there right now. People on Twitter, people on YouTube, wearing that shit. What is Project Helix? That's the next Xbox, baby. It's a hybrid console, bridging the gap between console and PC. And that's the type of shit I want to see. That's the type of shit I want to see. Amazing new but two. Xbox, please send a hoodie. He needs a new one. Listen, there is a respectable man, a family man, a father of 4 kids, grandkid as well.
Man.
He washes his ass. That's what he told me. He's got multiple hoodies. It's cold in his basement.
Yeah, it's cold in my basement.
Have some respect.
Yeah,
Have some respect. I said you're a family man.
Yeah.
4 kids. Father of 4 kids.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man. Have some respect.
Show some damn respect, man.
Yeah. Where are we now, bro?
Spartan. Remember for 19 months. I like how the H, as Sean will say, looks like an X. I like the name.
H.
The HDR.
The HDR.
Yeah.
I like that shit.
Bro. The people don't play, man. Excuse me.
No, like that. Whilst you were gone, I was talking about, this is so that in your eyes, Project Helix, whose console is that?
Xbox.
Launching. Remember who's launching? Who's in charge of it? Launching
now?
Yeah.
Asha is.
Asha. So she should promote this. Put it out there. So like guys like Paris, if it's Danny and these other people out there wearing these t-shirts, and if they go to PAX East or they go to some sort of showcase, what is Project Helix? Paris? Oh, this is a new Xbox, guys. She needs to promote this brand. She needs to promote a new console as well, because this is her console. She needs to put it out there that, Xbox isn't dead. Xbox is coming out with a new console, because we hear it. Xbox is done and dusted in 2027. It's over.
Yeah.
That's what we hear. We hearing that shit.
Yeah.
And she needs to get out there and put the messages out there. So I said this before you went. Are we going to see Project Helix this year? I'm talking about what it looks like at the end of this year.
Sean,
the 25th anniversary.
I think we will see it this year. Now, I'm just going by the Xbox Series X. Of course, the Game Awards show in 2019, they showed Xbox Series X, which was aggressive, and people loved it. I loved it. Show Hellblade 2, like, yes. I'm thinking the 25th anniversary this year, I think they should show the box. They should show the box. Of course, you're not going to see any games running on nothing, but I think they should show the actual box. And maybe the name. Because like I said, they did that last generation with Xbox Series X. Show the box and the name. But then by the time the showcase for 2027 comes around, people, shit, be super hyped, bro, because we're going to probably see games running on it at the showcase next year. And it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. No, I'm loving it, bro. I'm glad that she I think that sometimes some people's gotta come in at the right time. And I believe she's coming in at the right time right now. I feel like she's the right person right now.
Right.
We needed Phil back then. Phil did his job. Last 2 years, obviously, he took a hit. You can tell he was tired of the shit, bro. Took a hit as well. That's it. They got some new blood in now. Yeah. And I feel like this is the right time for the new some changes, and moving forward with the new console launch, it's time, bro. So no doubt, they want Asha to sign her Helix, sign my Helix. Oh shit!
Yeah. So
Oh, that's gonna be interesting, bro. I got some interesting news though.
what's that?
You're gonna like this shit. 1 second. Where are we now? Let me pull this up. It's a new topic, and hypocrites they might be there moving forward. Let me write this down. It's about consoles.
Console.
It's about consoles that someone else might be doing, and that is PlayStation. I'll pull up the other receipt in a bit. Read out the rumors, Playboy. Here we go. Here we go. I'm not gonna pull. This is from Moore's Law Dead as well. Apparently, which I'll pull up next as well in a bit. The consoles.
Rumor of PS. Excuse me, damn. I still got a little cold, y'all. I'm sorry. Rumor of PS6 price estimations. PS6 Lite. What the hell is the PS6 Lite? Like the S? Like the S?
Yes.
Oh my god, if they do that, bro. Oh man. Sean, we're gonna be talking shit for a month.
Yo.
If they do an Xbox
I'm gonna
Series
tell
S,
you that it's time to take some screenshots of people saying the Series S is this, Series S is that.
Sean, if they do that, oh man, PS6 Lite $349 to $549, PS6 Portable $500 to $700, normal PS6 $700 to $1,000, bro. So they're gonna drop all these SKUs at the same time. Remember they said about S, grandmothers are going to be confused when they go into GameStop. If the PS6 Lite costs $550, come on, man. What is that console gonna be, bro? What's that console gonna be? The like Series S, like except for with maybe higher resolution or some shit. Come on, bro.
Yeah, listen to me. They said Series S was a mistake in the sense of like it shouldn't have launched. It didn't work out. We said like I think it was a good plan, but it didn't work out for them.
Yeah.
But we are talking about the developer side of it. Oh, we limited. Oh, we did this. PlayStation Gaming goes, they should have never done that. It's holding back the generation. Now, will this hold back the generation? Next gen, baby. Now, that's the key question, ain't it?
That's the key question.
Are they going to keep that same energy?
Fuck no. I'm going to tell you what they're going to do. Like, maybe if it has comparable RAM to the PS6. Well, no, that's why Series S had lower RAM. See, that's why. That's why. But this console, like the RAM is good. You know what I'm saying? The RAM is good. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, man.
Yo, that's gonna be quite. It was gonna be fun of that shit. Cause listen, a lot of these guys like to run with Moore's Law Dead as well. And you know, we heard about like a PlayStation. Do you remember when they were saying the PlayStation 6 isn't going to be more powerful than the PlayStation 5? Do you remember that shit?
Yeah. Hold
Maybe
on,
this is
Michael Taylor. Michael Taylor, we're not comparing the PS handheld to the Series S. No, they're saying they're going to have a. Hey, Sean, bring up that shit again, please. Michael Taylor, I need you to look at the screen, bro. They're saying they're going to have a Series S type of console and a handheld.
And a handheld, yeah. Sorry, my bad. This one, yeah. I'll pull this one up. According to Moore's Law's Dead.
See, the PS6 Lite is supposed to be like a Series S type of PS6. And you see it says PS6 Portable. So, not us. Oh, okay.
You're dead. I remember when we were hearing about this in the PlayStation 6 is going to be not a big jump. Do you remember that shit was coming out last time? Good, like a few months ago. They were saying, is this going to be like a PS6 is going to be just slightly better or something than a PS5?
Yeah.
This could be it. This could be the light they're talking about.
Yeah, because they said, listen, because they said they want to keep the price down. Maybe that's what it is. But something tells me if this is true, it's going to be a brilliant idea from PlayStation.
Really, there.
It's going to be a brilliant idea. Oh, brilliant idea.
Genius. Will they use the word genius?
They might use genius. So PlayStation are geniuses because with the price of consoles going up, the Xbox Series S, it didn't make sense in 2020, but in 2028, 2027, it does make sense. Watch. Guaranteed. They care about the consumer, Sean. They care about
the people, the poor people.
They care about waiting till the weekend. Yeah.
Oh man, if that shit comes out, I really want to. I know for a fact. Listen, all we need to do is if that shit has lower RAM. If the RAM is different, that's all we need. That's all we need. I want to see how they're gonna damage control this. Or was the Xbox too early there?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, again.
Hey, listen, like the Duck of Death said, if the Xbox Series S had the same RAM as the Xbox Series X, nobody will be complaining. But I guess that's a cost thing. Yeah, I guess that's a cost thing, you know.
Because we did hear that there might be multiple consoles for Xbox as well next gen, so we'll see how that plays out. But if PlayStation does that shit there, I think we need to start taking some screenshots now.
Yeah,
Series S was a mistake because of the RAM, or Series X is this because it's holding back next gen. I blame the Series S for this.
Hey, Sean, you know, I haven't heard much about those OEMs that was supposed to come this year. I don't know if because of the
price, bro. I think
the price, the price points, you know, the RAM shortage or whatever. I haven't heard anything about those now, bro. Because like remember we heard about some OEMs. I don't know, maybe all that shit. I don't know.
You seen that? You seen some of these handhelds, bro?
Bro, went from 15 to 2,000. Come on,
man. Come on, man. I think all this shit's been even the Steam machine's been pushed back.
Yeah, it has been pushed back. Yeah, so something ain't. Yeah, I don't know about them OEMs, y'all, because that's what we heard. But I asked my homie about it. He said, you know, Dirt, I ain't heard shit about the damn OEMs.
I think it's been delayed, bro.
Yeah,
I think it's been delayed.
Yeah,
you know. Get these super chats, Playboy.
JD Gamer with the 5. Xbox needs to have a 25th anniversary showcase right before the Game Awards, where they celebrate the Xbox legacy and the partners that supported them. I agree. I don't know what they're gonna do for the 25th anniversary, but I heard they're gonna do something. Because remember, for the 20th anniversary, we was doing COVID, and remember they had that one show like The Rock was there and shit. You remember that?
Yeah.
But the show was kind of dog shit. Game Shark member for 38 months. I'm sorry. At $300 different is not an estimate. They don't know shit. Yeah. 30 below with the 2 PS6 Lite for the win.
Oh shit.
Yeah, exactly, bro. 199 All-Star with the 5 dirt. Just put on one of your wife's fiance's hoodie. Y'all might wear the same size. Oh, sorry. We are the same size, you ass. I mean, hold on. He don't exist, you piece of shit.
Come on, dude. Come on.
I am her fiance and her husband.
POS.
Shit.
You know, we'll see how this all plays out, but you know, you're the same size. That's some fun. Come on, bro. Come on, dude. That's some funny shit.
Said, oops. He just admitted. No, he don't exist. Dirt admitted it. So it's allowed to 5. PlayStation only has brilliant ideas. Their best idea was canceling that dog shit game Concord. LOL, keep fucking up, PlayStation. We see you.
Yeah. You know, yeah, that's some funny shit, bro. Shout out to the homies in the chat. Listen, I want to switch it for a second, just quickly. I'm gonna take it back. I hope you get it in one. I hope you get this shit in one day.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you something, and I need you to respond the way this person responded back in the days.
Okay.
Because you got this PlayStation fanboys capping for this shit right here, the water. Look at that water there. Look at that water there.
PlayStation fanboys capping for that water?
Yes,
Hold on. Ain't that Cyberpunk?
that's Cyberpunk.
That ain't their game. Man, fuck that water.
That's right. Fuck that water. They're
Wait, hold
capping for this water because it's the same as the PC apparently.
Sean, you gotta be kidding me.
I'm not fucking lying, Playboy. They're capping for this shit. Look at this shit, yeah.
That's why PlayStation guys been going after PC guys lately.
Yeah. That's the latest shit. Because some of the PC guys were like, "Yo, that's a PC mod." Then no, it was a PlayStation 5 Pro patch. Say that once again, man. Fuck that water.
Man, fuck that water.
Oh man,
That was a classic rant.
shit. That's a class. Yeah, that shit was classic.
That was a
bro.
classic rant. Hey, but I'm still like Sea of Thieves still had the best looking water to me though, bro.
Yeah, that shit was funny, bro.
Sea of Thieves water looked incredible, though.
That's
It looked
yeah, bro.
incredible.
Incredible.
10 out of 10. 11 out of 10.
You know what's interesting about it? That's some funny shit though, because there's a monster. You know what? I'm gonna say this, bro. I do believe the PlayStation 6 is coming out in 2027.
You do?
Unless some next level shit happens in the world or something, then it's coming out in 2026. Maybe they might just launch the light version. I don't know, Playboy. Who knows? And come up with the portable. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Well,
But when it comes to the way they're capping for this water now and all that stuff, bro, that's some funny shit.
yeah, we'll see, man. I don't know if that shit coming out next year though, Sean.
Are you quite confident with the Xbox though?
I'm very confident with Xbox.
Yeah. I believe they're gonna try. But do you know what I wanted to come out next year? Because the PlayStation fanboys who got the Pro, man, delay it to 2029, man. We don't need a new console. Delay it. I want to see their reaction when they do announce it. I want to see their heart get broken because they spent $700 or $900 on that shit. Yo, I'll be honest with you. If you're buying a PlayStation 5 Pro right now, even an Xbox Series X, bro, fucking wait. Let's wait for 18 months, bro. Come on, wait a year and a half. What's the point now?
Bro, I saw a doc video where he was calling out PlayStation fanboys for their hypocrisy, bro. He was saying when the Xbox prices went up on their consoles, they destroyed Xbox, killed them, roasted the shit out of them. But PlayStation put their prices up on their consoles. I'm glad I got mine. Y'all go out there, get it before the price go up. So y'all ain't got no smoke for them? So I said, Doc is absolutely right.
Yeah,
go out there, y'all. I got mine, but go out there, get it while the price like a D-batch. Man, go out there, get it now, man, before the price go up, man. So y'all ain't got no smoke for them? The only thing you can do is say, you know what? Go and get it now. Y'all better go get it now. What? Even Xbox guys, we wasn't saying go get it now. We was like, damn, Xbox.
Shit.
Really?
You ain't gonna be selling that shit. You ain't gonna be selling that shit.
Already, we was like, bro, this shit already ain't selling. Y'all really gonna make it $100 more? That's what we said. Yeah. Suicide Kings. I saw that, man. That's gonna be on POS of the week on Monday. So I was like, yeah, Doc spitting facts on that one, bro. Because that's what I saw a lot of. Go get it now, man. It's on. Hey, man, you better go get it now before it goes up. Yeah. Saw so many people saying, yeah, I was get my PS5 Pro before the price go up. Come on, man.
You're dead. Get these super chats. I want to pull up something quickly.
Marlon game. I ain't Marlon game. Afropovic with the 2 pounds. Watch the media if the new Xbox succeeds. I think the media are grifters, bro. If the new Xbox succeeds and it gets popular, guess what? They're going to start kissing its ass. just like the 360 generation, 360 was the more popular console in America, and they start kissing their ass.
Yeah.
Once the Xbox One came out and the PS4 became the more popular console, let's pass the Xbox. It's all about money, bro. They're all grifters.
Yeah.
Game Shark with the 2. The FPS was dog shit on that Cyberpunk water. Man, fuck that water.
Fuck that water.
That water. Fuck that water. JD Game with the fire. Talk about how the Sony and TCL deal will give PlayStation access to more screens than they ever had before. And that's why I think there will be a PlayStation launcher. I still believe that shit. What if, like, Sean, we talked about this yesterday, what if they take their games away from Steam, but they still on PC, but with a PlayStation launcher? We roasting their asses, man. Because guys are like,
they're gonna be broken, man.
Guys are like, PlayStation going back to basics. True exclusives. Only on PlayStation. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be funny, bro, if that happens.
JD gave me the 2. By the way, pathetic pork begging pony still got no games. Talk that
games.
Shit.
Yeah, they're taking Xbox games. POSs.
That's it, bro. That's it.
Yeah, that's it, bro. We're gonna close it out soon as well, bro. I want to pull up something quick. This is quite interesting now. I really want your take on this because I don't know if I believe this or not. If this is even believable or, but GTA, I'm sure you've seen it. They're saying there's a possibility that the PC version could release like 3 months later.
Yeah, I think they want it on PC as soon as possible.
Yo, you know, when we talked about things don't stay the same, there. Now I know you said look at the previous game came out, Red Dead Redemption 2, 1 year later, GTA 5 1 year later, but we in 2026, Playboy. Different times right now.
That was 8 years ago, right? 8 years ago.
8 years ago, and that was like 15 years ago for GTA or some shit. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So shit is changing. Consoles are more closer to PC right now. PC gaming is just exploding right now. So would you be surprised if the game launched within 3 to 4 months after the console release?
Honestly, no.
It won't surprise me. No, it wouldn't surprise me.
I think they want it on PC as soon as possible, Sean.
Yeah, I think I remember some of the fanboys were talking. The PlayStation fanboys like, "Yo, the best place to play GTA is gonna be PlayStation 5 Pro. You PC dudes have to wait 1 year, 2 years. Yeah. Yo, 3 months ain't shit, Playboy." What do you reckon, guys? They're gonna aim for Feb time, March time. Damn.
Yeah. Vague dreams, bruh. Stop it. He said GTA6 is going to bomb financially. Nah, bruh. Nah, I just can't see it. You know how many people waiting for that game, bro? Casual gamers waiting for that game.
Oh, Doggy Dog goes, a console version won't be out by then. he think he's gonna get delayed.
Yeah.
Some of the homies still think it's gonna get delayed.
Yeah, I mean it could. Oh shit, they had Gabe news.
I know. That's some funny shit, that.
Oh man. I had AI make Fable character with like platinum teeth and shit, but I never used it. I haven't used it yet, but I will eventually sometime this year. Alvin with the 5. If they are really planning to release GTA 3 months later, then they'll probably delay the console version to March to release all at once. Shit.
That is a good possibility, that Playboy.
I don't think they will though. I think they need to release it. If it's ready.
Yeah. If it's ready to go.
They're gonna release it.
Drop the bitch. That's it. Let it go, man, Playboy.
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be interesting if that happens there. Yeah. Shit, man. Yo, you know what? A lot of stuff is gonna be coming out, bro. Not moving along this year's gonna be. I'll be honest with you, this year's gonna be interesting, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the leaks are coming out. They're talking about was a PlayStation, the Portal, like all that shit's coming out, bro. You can see the data point, bro. I think that shit's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah.
All that PlayStation stuff, all that information is getting leaked.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man.
Let's see this shit. 1 second. Man. Yeah, it is what it is, Playboy. But yeah, let's close it up, bro. I need to get going as well. Something's come up, but let's close it up, Playboy, and hopefully you'll be back to your normal. Basement, Playboy.
I'll be back to my normal thing because they're done with the basement now. Finally, like I said, I thought that he would be done before the show, but he wasn't. But he was done during the show, obviously. So yeah, he'll be back to normal on Monday. Get all that junk out of my damn basement. Gotta wait a couple days to vacuum shit, wait for all the dust to settle. But yeah, that's about it, bro.
Yeah, that's about it, bro. Shout out to you guys in the chat, man. You know, like I'm loving the Forza Horizon preview. We talked about it anyway, but I'm glad that game is getting a lot of love. But we know for a fact the Forza Horizon games, they've just been climbing, and they're just doing a great job. And that's the 6th game out there, and it seems like it's gonna be another hit.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
For that racing series, man.
Fantastic games.
I'm looking forward to this one because of they're talking about the Tokyo cities are 5 times larger, some shit.
Yeah.
So that's just gonna be amazing, man. Do you know what? We need some DLS on that day. Get some DLS on that.
Right. DLSS5.
That should be crazy, bro, man. But shout out to you guys in the chat. Have a great weekend. Be safe. We'll catch you on Monday talking that shit. And hopefully the home girl Asha drop some good news again. I don't know what she's gonna drop, but she's been dropping news, small news, big news. I don't give a fuck. As long as it's positive news, I'm good with that shit. That's what we need, Playboys. West Side bitches, I'm out.
Snatch your ugly ass off the street, so fuck you off. Grab your Glocks when you see Sean 787. Call the cops when you see Sean 787. Who shot me, but you punks didn't finish. Now you about to feel the wrath of a menace. Do I hit him up? TTS, West Side.